Hello and welcome to another lawn clippings video by lawnfawn. Today we have our introduction to our brand new set, You've Got Mail. I absolutely love this set. It goes along with that kind of airmail travel theme that's out there, and there's so many fun things that you can do with this set. So let's go ahead and check it out. So right here, just got some white cardstock, and we're going to go ahead and stamp out the large mailbox from this set. And this is such a cute mailbox, and it's perfect for cards and for layouts because it's a really large image. So let's say you did a layout about, you got something cool in the mail. This would be a perfect image. You could cut it out and create your own little custom embellishment. This is also really great for cards. You can do some really cute scenes with birds flying into the mailbox or with the critters. We have a lot of cute stuff on our blog that you need to check out. But it's kind of fun, and there's a great sentiment in this set too, which is sending love your way. And this is perfect for so many kinds of cards. I think it would look really cute on the outside of an envelope too. So when somebody opens up the envelope, that's right there, on the seal. I think that would look really sweet. So we've got that sending love your way sentiment, and there's also a little envelope in this set, which is really cute. And this little envelope is really sweet, and you can use it for so many different things. You could create really cool pattern paper with it, but also it looks really cute with a little heart right there too that you could stamp in or draw in. But it looks really cute with scenes with some of the critters and things like that if you wanted to do something pretty cute with it. Or it looks really great inside the slot of the mailbox too. So that's a really fun idea. And then we've got some other fun stamps here that go along with this kind of travel vintage postcard kind of idea. And this is with this airmail image. So right here I'm just going to grab some red ink just for some color, and we're going to go ahead and stamp out this image. And right here you can see it's really fun. And we also have the little airplane part to this. And I love this little airplane. And this little airplane would be great on any kind of travel projects that you might do. I think it's really cute and sweet, and I think it just looks really fun. And it's really graphic looking too, so you could use it for any kind of style of project. So let's go ahead and add some color here real fast. Okay, so now at least we have some color on that mailbox. This mailbox would also look really great paper piece. You could do some really funky, cool things with that. So let's go ahead and see the star of the show of this set, and that is this postcard stamp. I absolutely love this stamp. There's so many fun things you can do with it. It's perfect for journaling. This would be great in project life albums, in mini albums, and on layouts because it's right there for you just to add some easy journaling to your project. But this also looks really great on cards too. And we have a lot of fun ideas on our blog that you have to check out. But what's really great about this postcard is it's kind of like a blank canvas. This set is kind of like our Say Cheese Polaroid set for me because it gives you a frame, and then you can use your imagination to fill in that frame with anything that you might be able to think of. So it's really, really cool that way. So we've got a couple things that you can use to kind of decorate the postcard. We've got, of course, our little airmail stamp right there, but we also have an actual kind of cute little stamp that you could put on there. And so this looks really sweet on this postcard. And so that can just go right there. And some of the other cool things that we have in this set are this little kind of, when the mail's kind of put through at the post office and it gets kind of the canceling of the stamping on there. This is a really great thing. You can do that and kind of create kind of vintage looks with this too. So what you want to do is at least what I like to do, I think kind of gives it that look like the post office. I actually stamp it once on some scratch paper, just like that, and then I go ahead and with whatever ink is left over on the stamp, I stamp that just like that. And it looks really, really great, and now this is ready to fill in, so that's a really fun thing. Another cool thing you could do is you could also take this stamp and put it in that upper corner where we put this postage stamp, and then you could do the same kind of canceling look with this little wavy line one. So you can kind of combine them. You could put the wavy line one here too, and then you can add this one, and we're going to do the same style again. So we're going to stamp it once here, and then on scratch paper, and then you could put that right over and it gets that cool look. So I really, really love that. I think it's fun. So here are some samples that I went ahead and put together with some kind of different ideas that you could do on a card. I love the idea of using a punched image here or a stamped image, anything that you might need, and then putting your sentiment here. So this is one of our sentiments from On the Mend, our Get Well set, and so I just stamped it right here, and this would look so sweet on a card front. I just think it's sweet and it's really easy to do. blue. Really, really simple. I also did here where I did the stamp and then the kind of wavy line canceling over the stamp, which I think looks really cute. And then you could color in the stamp to match, you know, your card, like this pink paper here, anything there. Then here is an idea of that you could do when you were doing journaling. So I put the date here, I put my husband Mike, and I just wrote I love you, but you could write about what you did that day or anything, and it would look really great in a mini album or layout. I think this would look really great in Project Life too, which would be a really great way to use this. I just bought a Project Life, so I can't wait to do that. And then right here is showing it where you could actually use it as the postcard. If you put some cardstock on the back of a photo and then stamped on the cardstock, you could easily put somebody's address, it's not a real person, and put a little message right here, and then send it with maybe a favorite photo or a photo you recently took. Let's try a vintage look, and don't forget to stamp them on pattern paper too. Okay, so and I didn't color it in perfectly because I want it to look like it's old and it's been through the mail and it's had this kind of crazy traveled life to it. And then right now what I'm going to do is grab this little craft mat here, and then one of these ink blending tools. Okay, so we have antique linen. This is one of my favorite kind of distressy looking things. And of course, if you wanted this to even be a little bit more vintage and less, you know, kind of cute, you could not stamp the bell and do it more like this one right here, which would be great. But right now, I'm just going to add kind of a combination of vintage and cute on here. And so I'm just rubbing some of that on there, just flicking it on the sides, and you get this really cool, even more distressed look. And it's really fun, and now it's perfect to do all sorts of different ideas with this. So you can see the little difference there between these. So you could do it for journaling or as kind of a sentiment on a really easy to make but really cute card, or here just doing the actual postcard idea too, which is really fun. So there's all sorts of cool things that you can do with this. Okay, so another thing I want to show you from this set is this awesome airmail strip. I just love this pattern so much, and it looks awesome in red and blue. So let's go ahead and stamp this up. So I'm just getting some great bold classic red on here, just like this. And what's great about this stamp is that it's really easy to keep extending it. So you could keep stamping it either way. Let's say if you wanted to do, you know, on a layout or any size project that you might have, you can keep continuing this as long as you need it to. And it was really, really fun. Another cool thing about it is that you can actually put, it's very easy to put the next color in. So all you have to do is just line them up right in the middle, as you can see, and you can add any color in there. So right now let's do a classic blue. So I'm just inking that up, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp it right in the center there, just like that. And you can see how great it looks kind of extending off the side and how you could just keep going with it. It looks so cool in those colors, but I love this pattern so much that I actually like the idea of doing it in different colors too. So this looks great in the classic red and blue, but I really like the idea of doing kind of spring colors with it too. So let's go ahead and try a pink and a green. So I'm going to stamp the pink first, just like that. So there we've got our pink, and then we can easily add our green in. Let's go ahead, just have to make sure you clean off the stamp in between. And there is our green, and it looks really, really great that way too. So you can kind of get some cool patterns. You can even cover a whole background with this, which is really fun. I also like the idea of doing the generation stamping with this, kind of how we did earlier with the hand canceling stamp and all of that. And what you could do is you could get like red ink, just like the one we used before, ink it up really well, stamp it once, just like that, and then all you have to do is don't re-ink it, just stamp it right again, and then you'll get a lighter color ink that's exactly matching in the right color family, because all you've done is just stamp it again. And you can see how cute that red and the pink looks, and it would be good with any color that you had. I really like that idea too. I think that looks really, really sweet. Okay, so I just wanted to go over some of the fun things from You've Got Mail. We have this really great mailbox, excuse me, which looks really, really cute colored in, and also paper piece would be awesome. And it's perfect for cards and also for, you know, like an embellishment on a layout too. We've got this wonderful sentiment in this set Sending Love Your Way, which you could use for so many different kinds of occasions. We have this little mail piece here, this little envelope, which you could put inside the mailbox or do some cute scenes with critters and things, and we've got fun examples on the blog for you guys to see with this set. We have this great airmail stamp. I love the idea of this stamp for embellishing the postcard and also for using it on a travel themed layout too. I think would be really awesome. And these are two separate stamps, so you could do fun two-color things or just use the airmail or just use the actual airplane. A lot of cute ideas with that. Then we have our postcard stamp. I just love this stamp, and we have some fun things that you can add to the postcard, which is our little hand canceling kind of things like you see on postcards, and then this fun postage stamp too. And you can layer these in cool ways. And a really great way to get these lighter colors is to stamp it once on your paper, on a scratch paper, and then stamp it without re-inking it, and you get this great lighter color that looks, you know, a little bit more like what it looks like in the post office. And then right here we had some fun examples of different things that you could do with this postcard. Right here is the idea. You could use this on the front of a card, and I just put a punch chart here, but you could use stamped images or anything you could think of. And then I stamped a sentiment from our On the Mend set right here, which different kinds of sentiments would work perfectly for this, and this makes a really cute but really easy to do card front, which I love that idea. Right here is the idea of doing some journaling. So I put right here my husband Mike and the date, and then a little journaling. You could even put the place you went to and the date and then write about what happened. This would be perfect for project life. It'd be perfect for layouts, for mini albums. I just love this idea. And then right here is the idea of using this to send a quick postcard in the mail. You could take a photo that you've printed out, back it with some cardstock, stamp this on there, add a postage stamp right up here, and you could put the address and your little greeting here, and I think that would be a quick and fun way to put something in the mail to brighten somebody's day. Also here you can see the hand canceling in different ways. So right here we had it with the circle one, here's with the wavy lines, and then this one, if you wanted it to look, you know, the stamp is a little bit of a cuter look. If you wanted to have more of a serious look for kind of a vintage thing, you could do it this way. And then we also have the idea of using some distress inks to get a really cool vintage look to it too. So, and you could combine this with any of the different stamps, and I love this vintage look. So you can go really clean or you could go vintage too. So that's so fun. And then we also have our fun airmail strips here where you could do the classic red and blue, a pink and green on the bottom, and you could extend these as long as you might need. And then we also did some generation stamping where we stamped with the red and then we didn't ink it up again, and we just got the lighter red in between, and you get a really cool look that way too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching, and we cannot wait to see what you guys do with this set. Have an amazing day. Bye.